I'm on vacation here. I'm not really on vacation because I have the biggest gig of my fucking life in 6 days. 6, 5, 4, 3. It's just sitting here with the damn thing like just hanging over my head. I just want to go do the fucking show. Jesus Christ. It's so funny too. It's like the last day of my vacation. So my whole vacation, I can't fucking relax because I got this giant gig. Just fucking sitting there. I feel like, like in between like the AFC Championship game and the Super Bowl when they used to have like a 2-week break. I don't know if they still have that. They go back and forth. And you have that one Sunday where you just don't play. That's what I feel like right now. Where it's just like, I know it's going to go great, but I'm sick of like fucking waiting to do it. Let's just do it, So I think I've been a little on edge here, even though I've been having. So, so I spent a couple days here. As you can tell, I'm fucking on edge here. I just really just want to do this fucking show. I just want to do the show. Just do the fucking show. All right? Instead of like tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. But in the meantime, I've been having a great time. We found this great coffee shop that has an absolutely incredible espresso up here. It had amazing pastries and breakfast. They have like fucking, on the weekend, they have like lamb hash or whatever. I didn't try it because I'm trying not to be a fat fuck for this gig. But, really nice place. Like one of those Food Network kind of places, So we're standing there. It was like Saturday. So, it was a little bit of a line. And it was moving or whatever. But, so there's this couple behind us. And the woman says to the boyfriend, was just like, oh, man, it's kind of a line here. You want to go someplace else? What do you think? You want to go someplace else? And he's like, yeah, this place is a fucking shit show. It's like, it's not a shit show. They're not fucking up the orders. Nobody's screaming and yelling. There's just a line. That like that alone makes it a shit show. It's a fucking shit show. A shit show? It's too crowded. I don't want to wait. I get that. But it's not a shit show. It was a very well-run fucking restaurant, and you didn't want to wait for 8 people to order whatever the fuck it is that you want to fucking order. So now, dude, it's a fucking shit show. Dude, the post office is a fucking shit show. All right? Going to the mall over Christmas is a fucking shit show. That's a shit show. Standing in line with 8 people in front of you with fucking every option you could possibly ever want for breakfast. I mean, dude, they had it all. Avocado toast, fucking French toast, all the fucking toasts. Any fucking pancake you want. I mean, it was fucking Eden is where the hell you were at. This guy, it was a fucking shit show. Anyway. None of this has to do with anything other than the fact that I just want to fucking, I just want to do this fucking shit. Yeah, so I'm back up here. I actually did a spot at Nick's Comedy Stop. I got to work with the great Mike Donovan, one of my favorite Boston stand-up comics, and somebody that I learned so much from when I would open for him way back in the day, particularly his use of the microphone. And he was really cognizant of when he was being loud and taking the microphone away. And he had all these different little subtle tricks that would add to what it was that he was doing on stage. And he used to do this great impression of the local play-by-play announcer for the Boston Celtics, the late, great Johnny Most. And he used to almost hold like the microphone sideways and cup his hand over it and would just do like this dead-on Johnny Most impression. But anyway, he was headlining, so I went down and I opened for him at the place where I started 30 years before. And same goddamn place. They've redone it a little bit, but it's just still the same place. Every time I walk in there, I expect to see the late, great Bobby Flank. Hey, kid, shut that fucking door. That's what he always say. Hey, Bill, shut that fucking door. Do me a favor, shut that fucking door. That was like his catchphrase. Shut that fucking door. And then when you'd go up the stairs and you'd make like the 2 turns, and as I come up there, I always expect to see the late, great Kevin Knox standing there looking at the lineup with the pen in his hand and the piece of paper, you know, and his fucking Braveheart level mullet that he had, and then walking in and looking to the left and seeing those 4 red chairs that would have like Patrice, Dane, Bobby Kelly, someone else there. Every time I have that exact memory. And yeah, but I go in there and obviously nobody's there. Which is weird. But then I go on stage and it's still the same room. So I went up, I had a good time. I tried out some of the Boston stories that I might tell at the Fenway gig, if that gig ever happens. I still can't believe I'm going to do stand-up there. It's going to be fucking amazing. And I'm chomping at the bit here, people. I could literally, I swear to God, there's a dresser here. I could just fucking gnaw off one of the goddamn handles here. I'm just like, let's fucking go. Anyway, I gotta be careful with that energy because my wife's gonna be like, what's going on with you? Come on, we're on vacation. Fucking have a good time. Which she's right. She's right. So I threw my back out walking up some stairs, walking up Government Center, coming back from the north end. I went over there. I smoked a cigar. It's whatever. I never can remember the name of that because it's such a crazy fucking name. Is it Stanza? What the hell's the name of the place? I'm gonna get it down right now. All right, hang on a second. Cigar Bar, North End. Stanza di Cigari. That's what it is. I went down there, smoked a cigar, and just shot the shit with some fucking hilarious people. This Italian chick from Austin, Texas, who didn't know how to cook, which I thought was hilarious. Like, how does an Italian end up in Texas? And she was talking about how her dad got transferred down there or something like that. And I'm like, you don't know how to cook? She's like, no. She's like, my dad can cook. I'm like, he never taught you? She's like, no. And then I go, all right, what part of Texas? I go, I love Texas. What part of Texas are you in? She's like, Austin. I went, ugh. She goes, why? She goes, what part of Texas do you like? I go, Dallas. She goes, Dallas. She goes, it's all just fucking phony and fake and blah, blah. I go, that's what I love about Dallas. There's an honesty. You know? They're just trying to fucking, we're in Texas. Everything's big here. Look how big my fucking bed is. Right? There's just something funny about that, as opposed to fucking Austin, Texas, was a bunch of white people pretending they have money problems. Anyway, I was just teasing. I don't know shit about Texas, but just ended up, it was just an afternoon crowd. And then I got my place where I go to get my sandwiches. And there's a bakery right next door to it. It's not on that main drag, whatever that street name is, that they've turned into a one-way street. For whatever fucking reason, they just turned it into like a one-way street. And they didn't make it a two-way one-way. They just shut down the other lane. I don't know who comes up with that shit. It's like it's totally congested. Let's just make it impossible now. And then they always think that people are going to choose public transportation, and they just don't. It's like that stupid fucking HOV lane. Nobody uses it. It's motorcycles and a couple of fucking old ladies on the way to some lunchtime special, and everybody else is just jammed up in this other lane. No one has ever been like, hey, you know what? think I'm going to start going to fucking work with my friend. Nobody does it. Nobody, Bill? I don't know. Not enough. So I was coming back from the North End, walking back over to my hotel, and I was going up the stairs at Government Center, and I ended up throwing out my back. It's finally better after like 2 days. I'll tell you what's stupid is when you throw out your back and somebody wants to give you Aleve or Tylenol, and it's like, what, so it can mask the symptoms that I actually threw out my back and I can fuck up my liver in the process? Or I can sit here and stretch and work it out. Hey, work it out, okay, baby? All right. So, anyway, that was kind of my trip out here to Massachusetts so far. I'm going to hang with the family, have a good time and all that type of stuff. And then I'm going to try to run out and do spots here or there so my act stays tight. Oh, look who it is. The lovely Nia. Hey, how fun. I was joking about that guy. Oh, this place is a fucking shit show. So whatever. But I am on vacation, man. And I got to go play with my kids. And I'm getting ready for Sunday. I'm just sitting here like on pins and needles. And then the next moment, it's like it's not even happening. So I knew this was going to happen because for months people going, are you stressing out about this gig? I'm like, no, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just working on my act. I'm pretending like it's not even happening. So I think I'll have one little minor freak out. I'll get past that, and then I go up Sunday, and it's going to be fucking awesome. And when that show's over, that's when my vacation begins. I'm telling you that right fucking now. All right? I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm obviously going to have a great fucking time, but it is what it is, right? And with that, I'm going to go play with